Madam President, Jacinta Flynn, Castlebar branch. I just want to agree with everything that Mary has said, and not trying to take away from it, but the waitlisting of patients makes relatives very angry, and then that impacts on us, and then we have to deal with that. Then they make it personal to you, the nurse, because they've been waitlisted by a group of people in an office, and then you're nearly called up in front of fitness to practice because they're annoyed at you, and that's a very difficult issue to deal with personally and professionally. But I have a riddle for you at the moment, Dave. The HSE think that they are God, with no head or tail or body. We all have to put up with it, we all need it, and if you're lucky you won't die. We have a Countess Markoveckian staff trying to give a service, but we are all Paul welling up with Finbar fury at the HSE, who like to keep us in rooms with no doors or windows, as mushrooms in a dark corner, feeding us meat.
Very good, Dave.
We do that every year, though.
We are the INMO, not from the houses of Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw, but Richmond House, a titanic building, and nothing compares to you. So take that, HSE. Okay, now, focus, as Ariana Grande sings. I'm no Amelia flying solo, but together we have the edge. We are professionals, more Katie than Connor, with a generation of experience from Emmanuel to, I can't read my own writing, from Emmanuel to Brucey, to strictly take on the task and punch above our weight and care for our patients. Now Liam has joined the ranks of Katie and Nina in retirement, and we wish him well as he makes his exit or Brexit out to beautiful Mayweather places. Agus anish, a gwine ushla, fan nomid. I don't hail from Dingle. I'm not the president yet, but I am a nurse. And no, it's not the 25th of May. However, don't leave me like a dead man in the middle of a field. Pour them the law, agus law of a suits, agus agree with this motion. Thank you.
I suppose working within the community for the last 21 years, I've seen a lot of changes, small amount of good changes, but I'd have to say a real retrograde step in recent times has been the division of services within the HSE under social care, primary care and health and well-being, which straddle all areas of community nursing. It makes no sense. We're constantly advocating, writing, documenting, paperwork, as Mary mentioned. It's just not acceptable, and there needs to be a better approach. I would be asking you to support this motion. Thank you.
This is all about dignity in the end. I work in and have access to nursing colleagues that work in different jurisdictions on this island. And I'll just give you an incident that we need to be very cautious how this goes forward, how we monitor it, and the financial implications and what the outcomes of those. I had a friend recently whose mother had a hip fracture, very supportive family, but they had one day a week where they had a 20-minute slot that they couldn't cover the mother's care, and she was progressing really well. She was 85 and doing well. She was given an assessment, and she was told that they wouldn't provide any care at all during the interim period when the family could do it, but they agreed that they would dress her. On that day, for the 15 minutes allocation, they would dress their mother from the feet to the waist only. I urge you to support the motion.
If an animal was left in such conditions over the weekend, the owner would be fined for cruelty and banned from having animals in their care again. The state should hang its head in shame to treat an elderly, frail generation like this. This is the generation that built up the state. They worked in an era when tax was 65%. They worked in an era where the Taoiseach said they were up early, but they were also up late, still working. And they are the generation who had no spa breaks or no nice holidays. The least we can do is give them some bit of dignity in their old age. I urge you strongly to support the motion.